Hey y'all. Mm, mm, mm. This is not what I expected to be doing for the rest of these little days, but your girl got the Rona, okay? And it doesn't feel good at all. My Christmas is ruined. I was looking forward to the matching PJs and the activities that we do with Jared Mom, Miss Burgess, on Christmas Eve. And I was looking forward to having Christmas breakfast with my family. That's a tradition that we've been doing since I was a little child. But I'm not going to say that my Christmas is ruined because it's a lot of people who catch this and they have to be hospitalized and they don't make it. I'm happy that I'm able to even pick up a phone and, you know, talk, breathe. So that's a blessing. I thank God for, making sure that my symptoms wasn't what others experience. I got the mild case. It didn't get too severe. Even though I felt like I was going to check up out of here. But I'm glad I got the mild case, and I thank God for that. I thank you. Whew, I thank you. Because Rona was taking people out left and right. And I know a few people who lost their lives to it. And I'm just grateful that my symptoms are as mild for now. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but for now, they are mild. And it's just, this snuck up on me out of nowhere. Last week, what date was that? The 15th and the 17th. I took, I can't say the C word. I took a test and they came back negative. I was fine, didn't have any type of symptoms. Sunday, just out of nowhere, I woke up, felt like shit. Like, oh, I woke up, excuse me, that's my stomach growling, but I don't really have an appetite. But I woke up, felt so drowsy, out of it, just fatigued, but I had this cold, just chill. But I just thought it was my mama house because she loves it to be cold. And I I really didn't think nothing of it, but I just could not break that chill off me the whole day. And so it got kind of later on in the day and they was watching the game. And I was like, I'm gonna go in there and try to get under the covers and, take me a little quick little nap because I was so tired. And I took me some rubber testing. So I did that. No, and I told Jared to come in the room when he's about to go. So I went, the game was on about 4. He came in there about 6. And he was like, babe, I'm finna get ready to go. He said that. I opened up my eyes. I felt so weak. I was like, what the heck is going on? And I'm like, what? So, I was like, oh, just give me a little bit more. I was like, I was so weak. I was like, I'm going to just spend the night here. I'm like, I don't trust myself driving. Even though I only stay like 15 minutes away from my mama, I was just like, I didn't trust myself behind the wheel. So I laid right there for a quick second, but I was like, nah, let me get up because I felt like I got the sniffles because of her house. It was being too cold. And I was like, I don't want to go back to sleep again. and I messed up even more. So I was like, Jared, come help me with my stuff, and you follow me home. And I was driving. I'm like, ooh. And the cars coming, that light was just so bright. And I was like, ooh. But I made it home. I made it home. So I couldn't even go up the steps. I just lay on a sofa and I went to sleep. But when I woke up, oh, it was over with. Like the pressure in my head. I just felt so much pressure in my head. And it was just like, oh, what I'm going to do? I was like, what is going on? And I felt so weak. And then my nose was running. I was stuffy. It was just like, I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I had to call off work. I'm like, I haven't felt like this since I was 10 years old and I had the flu. I just knew I had the flu or something. And so I just kept taking medicine, kept taking medicine. I was like, something not right, something not right. And so the next morning I woke up, I felt the same way. I said, let me go get me a C test. And so I went, took the test, but it takes 3 days for those a PCR to come back. And so I was like, let me just go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care, but they didn't have any appointments available during that time. So I had to come back in 5 hours. So I was like, what I got to lose? I don't want to go to no emergency room, pay all that. So let me just go to urgent care. I said, I'll just go back home because it's only like 15 minutes away from me. So I was like, I'll just come back at 5. Came back sitting there. I'm just like, no, when I left, I was like, let me get me something to eat because I haven't ate. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I got me a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. And I was like, if I can't taste this jelly, I got the Rona. So I got home. I ate the hash browns first. Couldn't taste it. I said, oh Lord. So I put the jelly on my sandwich. Bit it. Couldn't taste it. I'm like, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. So I'm like, oof. So I was just drinking. I went and got me, no, before I got home, I stopped at the store and I got me a ginger ale. So I was drinking a ginger ale. I just felt like I was gonna throw up. I'm like, oh. So I took me some more medicine. I said, I'll be okay until I go to urgent care and we set my alarm. Jed come home from his break. He looking at me. He was like, oh no, you look dead to the world. And I'm like, yeah, I got an appointment at 5. I'm going in. He said, okay, just keep me updated. So 5 o'clock hit. I go to urgent care. I'm just sitting there nervous. So they take my little vitals and everything. So I'm in a room. She gave me the flu test. And she gave me the C test. She came back in the room 15 minutes later with the flu test results. And it said negative. I just knew. I'm like, oh, I got Rona. 15 minutes later after that, she came back in. And she was like, I have some bad news. You tested positive for Rona. And I'm like, and y'all know me. I play all day. So I fainted. She was like, oh no. I said, I'm just kidding. I said, when I in distress like that, or up in the panic, I just try to go left. But I said, I'm sorry for playing with you like that. She's like, don't do that. She's like, I thought it was something really wrong with you. I was like, no, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with since Sunday. Today's Wednesday. So, thought I should let y'all know this what your girl's gonna be doing for the holidays, for Christmas and New Year's, is in this room in quarantine. And Jared downstairs, he can't go nowhere either because he's been in contact with me. And Jared has been so helpful. He's been bringing food, drink, just anything that I need to the door. I love that man. One thing I can say, he gonna make sure his wife okay, and whatever I need. Anytime I get sick, Jared, he be right there for me. And I know it kind of sucks for him too because he looks forward to Christmas and being with his mama. And Miss B ain't going for it. Even if he got negative tests, he's like, boo, you need to quarantine for your little 10 days. So, they just gonna be downstairs for Christmas. We gonna be on FaceTime. But you know, Instagram, you can watch movies with somebody. So we'll probably pick a movie on Instagram and watch it with each other. You know. And we can have some hot chocolate. Tell him to put some hot chocolate by my door, and he can make him some, and we can watch a movie together. And I've went almost 2 years without catching this. And it seems like everybody, like just everybody I see on Instagram or just whatever, is catching this new strand. Like Omarion is taking everybody out. Like, it's taking everybody out. This new strand is taking everybody out. And it's like, oh. But the symptoms that I have is runny nose, bad headache, and you can hear I'm congested, and I'm not fatigued anymore. But like when I go to sleep and wake up, that's when I feel it the worst. And I have a bad cough. And they told me to take some Sudafed and some Tylenol and some Flonase and just hydrate myself. But water tastes like mildew. I can't drink water. It make me want to throw up. But like Powerades, I can drink that. I can taste it. Even though you can't taste water, but I can taste water because I drink alkaline water. But it just tastes like mildew. I don't know. It just tastes weird and it made me gag. And even the ginger ale, it didn't taste good to me either. I can't smell because I don't know if because I'm congested or not. But my taste goes in and out. It depends on what it is. Like Jared, he made me some soup and some grilled cheese. And I could taste it because I guess because of the butter. But yeah, that's what's going on with your girl. Y'all pray for me. And luckily, I feel like since I am VACCINATED, if I spelled that right, I'm not in a bad position as I would have been if I wasn't, because I feel like if I wasn't VAC, I probably would have been in the hospital because I felt that weak. I just didn't know what was going on. I felt that weak. I feel like me being back kind of help my chances with this. I don't know, but oof, I don't know. And I'm happy that no one around me caught it. Everybody's negative. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. My mama like, you caught that when you was out of the country. No, I didn't, mama. Because you have to take a C test before you even leave the country. Because if I would have tested positive, I would have still been in Dominican Republic. I said Republic. Still over there. And then when I came back from work, I took 2 tests that week and it was negative. And it's been 2 weeks since we've been back, or a week. Yeah, a week since we've been back. Yeah, because we got back that Monday and I went to work that following day, took a test again, and then Thursday I took a test. So it's just like, I don't know where I could possibly would have caught it from, but you know, hey, we here. And I feel so bad because people booked appointments to get their makeup done, and I had to send them their deposits back. And it's like, oh my gosh, and stuff like that. But y'all don't want to get affected, do y'all? This is where I'm at for the holidays, so I just want to check in. This Vlogmas not too exciting. I'm not even going to say, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, because there's nothing to like about me having the Rona. But, yeah. So, see y'all next time. Together with you.